I'm proud of you, and I'm happy for you, and I will always be here supporting you because I'm a real mama who's present. You always talk about a present person. Don't. Stop talking about a present parent. Don't make me say more than I have to say. Stop talking about being a present parent.
Somebody give me something special that happened to you this week.
Sunday was my 35th wedding anniversary.
Wow. Sunday was my celebration of my second divorce.
Can you at least act like you support me? And nigga, you're weird.
He would support it if he is the one who thought about it.
Shedeur Sanders is back in the spotlight, and this time, she's pulling back the curtain on the real reason behind her divorce from Deion Sanders. There's actual proof, awkward moments caught on camera, and a whole history of messy stuff going on behind the scenes. Everything was smooth. Deion was happy, celebrating with his kids. The mood was good. Then, boom, Pilar walks in and everything changes. Deion's whole energy shifted in a split second. You could see it on his face. And it wasn't just a small reaction. Deion looked stiff, on edge. His daughter had to lean over and rub his shoulders like she was trying to calm him down, bring him back to a peaceful place. It's not something you do just because someone made you nervous. That's something you do when real tension walks into the room. This whole awkward vibe between Deion and Pilar, it's not new. There was a similar moment during senior night for their sons. As soon as Pilar showed up, Deion left the event, and later on, he admitted he dipped on purpose. It wasn't by accident. He just didn't want to be around her. That tells you everything. Now let's go deeper into the past, where things really start getting bad. Deion once shared a disturbing story. He said that his kids had to witness something they'll never forget. Two women, including Pilar, attacking him in his own house, in his own bedroom. And it wasn't some little argument. Things got serious. The police were called.
And current NFL Network analyst Deion Sanders is in the middle of a messy divorce that just got messier. According to TMZ, Sanders' estranged wife Pilar and a friend jumped Sanders in his Dallas, Texas home, quote, kicking, biting, and scratching him until he was able to call police. Not one to miss a social media opportunity, apparently. Sanders tweeted a photo of himself and his children while he filled out a police report and included, quote, pray for me and my kids now. They just witnessed their mother and a friend jump me in my room. She's going to jail and I'm pressing charge.
And even though Deion made the call, Pilar ended up getting arrested. This happened back in April 2012. She was booked for assault and family violence. Deion got hit with a misdemeanor too, but it wasn't as serious. Deion's been working hard to do big things for the community, running football trials, building a school, staying focused on his goals, but at the same time, he had to deal with all this personal drama.
I've been through hell and high water personally. I mean, with an ignorant divorce and just bringing the pieces back together and remaining to be who I am and what I am and who I am, what I'm called to do. So that's the dynamic that we're trying to display, how to put the pieces back together.
But you have overcome a lot. You just had your divorce settlement taken care of. You managed it. You were on Twitter. It became a public situation.
Sure.
But you did manage it. Do you feel that you managed it pretty well, considering the
Yeah, because we can see how it goes astray with some of the other prominent NFL players. We can see what could happen, and you could lose everything just by making a bad decision. And we all make tremendous amount of decisions, but those was one decision that you can make up under extreme pressure that can turn your life around. I feel like I made some great decisions and timely decisions, very cautionary decisions, and decisions not just based on myself, but my kids, my family, friends, and loved ones, and my schools.
It seems in that situation, I don't want to dwell on this, but in that situation when you had your sons filling out the police report, you took a picture of it, you let the public know what was going on, that you were very aware of the fact that it could fall on your head.
Well,
because you're the public
we now
figure.
see the other way around with Chad. We see how it could have gone. And he loses everything. His job, his television show, self-respect, and so many other values that people deem to set a candor on. We see how that could affect you.
See, now that to me was a byproduct of experience.
did you in any type of manner assault your wife, Pilar?
Not whatsoever. I mean, this has been going on for quite some time. Unfortunately, the court sees that two people that are separated and going to divorce could be in the same house. I don't understand how that works because it's a very volatile situation. But I've kept my peace. I've honored my children. I can respectably say my kids have never seen me yell, scream, hate on, call a name, or provoke my soon-to-be ex-wife any sort whatsoever. Never touched her. I was really upset that she came in and decided to show out in front of the kids as normal. But trust me, and I could put this on my mama, never touched her, never did anything derogatory to her in front of the kids. I never will.
Things got even uglier in court. When it came to custody, Deion ended up with full custody of their sons. Pilar only got joint custody of their daughter, but what really made people raise their eyebrows was how Pilar started acting after that. Her tone, her actions, it didn't feel like she just wanted to be in the kids' lives. It started to feel like she wanted to hurt Deion, like she was trying to turn the boys against him, whispering things, making him look like the bad guy. Some fans even said it straight up. This ain't about the kids, it's about money, control, and image.
Was arrested and felt that you were indeed the aggressor. How do you respond to that?
The piano teacher never entered the home. That's what's funny. She also stated that only one of my kids was present. Both of my kids was present. She also stated that police was nice to me. That's really funny, seeing that you never entered the home and you never saw me. I don't understand what drives some people, but my son, thank God, fortunately, that both of my sons witnessed the whole thing. Unfortunately, that they did, but fortunately, I have witnesses, and they testified and wrote statements out to the police, and I can't wait till those statements come out so everyone can see the truth.
And so people would respond, Deion, and say, well, then why stay in the house? I mean, I know it's a big house, but you have the means to live elsewhere. Why stay in that environment where, with the children, where something like this could possibly happen?
Well, she owns a home 5 minutes from here that we purchased for her mother.
And now, suddenly, she was showing up again, at big events, smiling for the cameras, acting like she's part of this happy football family. But people haven't forgotten what she did. They remember the fight. They remember the police reports. They remember how she tried to tear Deion down. A lot of people have very interesting opinions on this.
My public character and persona, as if I'm really mad at Deion, and if I'm really wishing harm on Deion, only to cause attention to the abandonment of the HBCU by black people.
Correct.
Am I Deion now? Do I really mean these things? No. But I'm playing like it. So shut up, motherfucker. Let me nigga, I didn't want to cuss this. I didn't want to cuss that boy mama out, but I had to cuss the bitch out. For one, bitch, you don't say nothing to men. Ho.
100.
I wouldn't give a fuck how you feel about this your son. Bitch, you stay over there. He got an involved father.
You let him talk.
He got another coach that's involved in his life. And he got a stepdaddy. Bitch, you shut your motherfucking mouth up, ho. That's why you can't keep no man, bitch. I didn't want to do that, but I had to tell her in character, but that's the truth, ain't it?
What's that?
That's what a black woman.
And there are whispers online that Pilar might be trying to go after the prenup again. Yup, the same one that caused so much drama during their divorce. The one they signed on April 19th, 1999, just 2 days before they got married. The agreement said Pilar would get $100,000 for every year they were married, with a cap at $1 million. No long-term spousal support, just a flat amount. She didn't like that deal at the time, and for good reasons perhaps.
In the court documents, Pilar calls the Hall of Fame cornerback a narcissistic bully who cheated on her several times with several people. She accused him of unkind, uncaring, insensitive, cruel, and unusual treatment, as well as physical, mental, and emotional abuse of her and their 3 children. But it doesn't stop there. She also requests to punish Deion for, quote, immoral, corrupt, lewd, perverted, unnatural, sinful conduct that is at the bottom of the depths of humanity. And she claims that he needs to be punished to protect every person on the planet. The allegations paint a completely different picture than the one portrayed for fans. And in the crosshairs, their $21 million, 30,000 square foot ranch in Prosper. Pilar says the judge should throw out their prenuptial agreement and give her most of his money because she says she signed the prenup under duress.
Those are unusual allegations. In and of themselves, they should not matter to the contract.
I'm fine. I don't know about Carolyn. I'm fine.
The accusations may sound familiar. In 1996, Deion's former wife Carolyn filed for divorce, accusing the flashy football star of cruel treatment and adultery. The couple tried to reconcile but split for good in 1998. Regardless of the outcome of this case, one thing is clear: primetime love has failed again. Melissa Cutler, Fox 4 News.
Deion Sanders could not be reached for comment.
After their divorce, she tried to challenge it in court, saying she didn't really agree to it. But the judge said no, she signed it voluntarily and it was legally binding. That should have been the end of it. But now that Deion's back in the spotlight and possibly bringing in even more money, people think that she's just trying to come after that again. And Deion, he sees through it. He's been down this road before. That's why he pulled Travis Hunter aside and hit him with some veteran advice. Son, I hope you got a prenup.
Where you gotta go, dog? Yeah, this is about your head, so you can't go this way.
I'm getting a haircut today. Barber comes to the house.
Yeah, I'm going up
I'll come to the spot.
So don't do that.
There's no public haircuts, man.
Don't be influencing Travis. He's a good kid.
No, Coach, I'll go to the barber shop. I'm going into the barber shop.
Charles is a good, faithful kid.
Yeah, he does.
He's a good, faithful kid, man.
I do. He just ain't said I do yet, but he did.
I've been said that.
I think he done got married on us and ain't told nobody.
Nah, not yet.
Not yet. I like it.
Because I'm going to do your prenup for you. It's going to be about this thick. And this is going to be the cover of it. The little engine and cooler.
Yeah, no, for real.
No, dog. No, man.
What?
And speaking of keeping it real, Deion's daughter, Deion Sanders, has never been quiet about how she feels. She's been calling out Pilar for years. She even accused her of being a gold-digging 304. Yep, her words. On Twitter, she let it all out, called Pilar fake, clout-chasing, money-hungry, and even dropped the bomb that Pilar cheated on Deion during their marriage. Pilar didn't take that lightly. Instead of clapping back with words, she lawyered up and came out swinging. She filed a massive $200 million lawsuit for defamation against both Deion and Deandra. That lawsuit wasn't just big, it was everything. She accused them of defamation, fraud, slander, conspiracy, emotional distress, basically the entire legal dictionary. This had led many people to think Pilar is after the money.
He said, these women fall in love, must be the money. That happened to you. That's the ugliest dance ever. Yeah. Flashing lights.
While Pilar is out here throwing around $200 million lawsuits like it's confetti, Deion wasn't exactly letting things slide. He also filed a lawsuit against her for $3 million, saying her wild online claims, like him being physically abusive, damaged his reputation and cost him money. But plot twist, a Texas appeals court threw Deion's lawsuit out, saying he didn't prove he actually lost any money because of what she said. The amount of money Deion is throwing around is a little crazy when you consider his son just recently filed for bankruptcy.
CU football player Shedeur Sanders, son of the head coach Deion Sanders, has now filed for bankruptcy after a massive judgment against him. This was first reported today by Westward.
9 News sports anchor and reporter Ariel Orsuto joins us now. Just kind of walk us through what we're learning about this tonight.
Yeah, Shedeur Sanders filed for bankruptcy in October 2023, and that was years after Texas court judgment against him, where he was ordered to pay more than $11.2 million in a personal injury lawsuit, according to U.S. bankruptcy court documents. Westward reports that this is related to an alleged attack in 2015 on a security guard named John Darjean from Sanders High School in Texas. According to the bankruptcy court document, Sanders claimed he only had just shy of $478,000 in total assets on October 23rd. That includes his Mercedes GLE and $308,000 between a Wells Fargo account and a Robinhood account. He also lists 2 LLC accounts with an unknown amount of money listed in each of those. It's important to note that John Darjean's complaint on January 29th was sealed by the courts.
Another legal L in this courtroom soap opera. At this point, folks online are saying just rename the whole family to the Suenders, because everybody's suing everybody. And now with Deion's sons getting NFL buzz, it's no surprise that people are starting to connect the dots. Pilar suddenly showing up, smiling for the camera, being super involved. But is it really about support? Or is it about securing another bag? Deion was even asked on camera, "Are you happy with how things turned out?" His answer? And
Sean, you know sometimes God will allow things to happen so you can see things clearly. You know, I said last week that I was gonna wear my boot to Sunday and I was gonna start wearing the regular shoes. And I've been wearing regular shoes around, but on the practice field I've been wearing my boot. And my boot started hurting me really bad today. And you had to go up and grab my shoe. I thank you for that. Hey, Bucky, have somebody go upstairs and get the other shoe like this.
Yes, sir. I got you.
that's real. But still, people can't help but raise an eyebrow. Pilar already blew through the $1 million she got in the divorce. So yeah, her popping up like it's a family reunion feels a little too convenient. Like she's back for round 2. And let's be honest, there's a loud double standard here. If a man had done what Pilar's been accused of, cheating, suing for $200 million after being called out, then trying to slide back in now that the boys are successful, social media would never let him live it down. He'd be dragged non-stop. But because it's a woman, it's got people digging up all kinds of dirt.
Speak about your mama. I don't try to turn you against your mama or nothing like that. But every time you guys go, you come back totally different. I don't understand.
Yeah, because she teaches us we need to know.
Okay, what does she teach you that you need to know?
My nationality.
What's your nationality?
Shedeur Sanders, love all day.
Your name is not Shedeur Sanders L. Day.
Yes, I want my name to be that.
No, it's not, baby.
Yes, it is.
This stuff that my ex is into and what she's teaching my kids is very disturbing, to say the least. So who named you L. Day?
My mom.
So she changed your name.
No, she did not. That's her true name.
When did all this change?
When she truly knew who we were.
Who are you?
Shedeur Sanders, love all day. And I'm
Okay.
not my name because that's my title.
Pastor, I know they might not want to hear it, but could you pray, Pastor? Yeah, I will. Y'all know what? Normally when Bossy goes over to her mother, it takes a day and a half for her to readjust. We're praying that this is the case. The problem is, she's been over there for almost 2 months. Mom.
God, now, this is serious. These young people need peace. Leave this young man who cries for his own space. Open up his mind and let him see what you.
Who do you think is right in this situation? Let us know in the comments.